Well, 2 weeks into their West Coast Conference schedule, the Portland Pilots 2-2 off the Gonzaga Saturday. It'll be the first trip to Spokane for Bryce Presley's dad, and father knows best.
Every year, I've had more and more responsibility. I like having that pressure. I want to be the best.
As the lone senior starter at the University of Portland, Bryce Pressley has a pilot in his basketball life.
He has the ability to make a team better, and that's what Portland has found out over the past.
So when you tell him that, what does he say?
He looks at me like, are you kidding me? Come on, Dad, you made it to the NBA.
Pressley, drive, nice play, Harold Pressley.
Bryce's dad, Harold Pressley, played 4 years for the Sacramento Kings. California's capital city is where the family remains centered today.
This is thrilling for me. When Bryce was being recruited, a lot of the teams were back east or in the Midwest, and it was going to be so far away. Portland being an hour and 15-minute flight and a 10-hour drive.
While Harold doesn't cheer out loud when he visits the Child Center, Dad does deliver words of wisdom for his oldest son up on the bluff.
This is your senior year. It's your last go-round. Just enjoy. There's no pressure on you.
Lost control, but got it to Harold Pressley, who put it in.
Pressure? That was over 30 years ago as Harold and his 1985 Villanova Wildcats toppled national #1 and defending champion Georgetown to claim the NCAA crown.
That's it. Villanova has done it.
And your dad's got a ring.
Yeah, and he's got a ring. It's a pretty nice ring. They're all very close-knit. They have a group message. They text all the time. It's something that not many teams get to have.
We get together every year down in Florida. We head down to Rolly Massimino down in West Palm, Florida, where he is still coaching at 80 years old. He's still running up and down the court yelling and screaming at the kids.
Comes inside, gets it to Pressley, and Ewing came back, but Pressley hit it.
Anytime Patrick Ewing sees my dad, he asks for some fried chicken from my grandma.
Papa Pressley and Nova may have cut down the nets on the Hoyas, but it was a post-scrimmage meal during high school that led to tales of that legendary fried chicken.
My mom just shows up with this big bag filled with chicken, and she walked over and she gave it to Patrick and said, I want you guys to have a nice trip home. And his eyes lit up and he ate the chicken. The next time I saw him was the following year, and the first thing he says, how's your mom? That was the best chicken I ever had.
And that's not the only Hall of Fame fable for the Presleys.
He always tells a story about when he guarded Michael Jordan, and Scottie Pippen threw Michael Jordan alley-oop while my dad was guarding him, and he said he was up here and my dad was down here, and he dunked on him.
After his time is up at Portland, Bryce, a business major, wants to continue playing hoops overseas, just like his dad.
Following his footsteps a little bit would be pretty awesome.
You want to be a kid as long as you can, and that's what basketball does for you. And playing basketball means you don't have to grow up until it's all over.
Fatherly advice to live by.